Hey everyone, welcome back to SurgInsights. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Zachary and I'm our National Director of Strategic Accounts here at SurgiShop. In our last episode, we talked about how SurgiShop gives healthcare facilities direct access to surgical disposables by cutting out unnecessary markups and reducing supply chain inefficiencies. But what happens when the product you need just isn't available? What do you do when your primary distributor tells you items on back order? As a supply chain expert, you don't just order supplies, you ensure that your facility has exactly what it needs when it needs it. But what happens when your standard distributor suddenly can't fulfill an order? What if a high usage product is unavailable for weeks or even months? What if your surgeons or clinical teams are forced to delay cases or find alternative products that they simply don't prefer? These backorder challenges aren't just frustrating. See, they impact operational efficiency, cost, and even patient care. And here's the reality. OEMs and major distributors rely on steady manufacturing cycles. If production slows down or demand spikes, inventory disappears fast. If you don't have an alternative sourcing plan, you're unfortunately stuck waiting. That means missed timelines, increased costs, and even case cancellations that negatively impact patient care. This is where SurgiShop changes the game. See, we don't depend on active manufacturing cycles because we source surgical disposables directly from facilities when they have surplus inventory available. That means when others are out of stock, we can potentially have inventory ready to ship. Let's go back to 2018 after Hurricane Maria devastated Puerto Rico. After Bard's manufacturing plant shut down, OEM distributors like Medline and Cardinal couldn't restock simply because their supply chain was frozen. Supply chain teams had no access to Bard mesh, leading to months of shortages that unfortunately caused cases to have to be canceled. But guess who still had some Bard mesh available? SurgiShop. Why? Because we had already been sourcing it from healthcare facilities before the shortage happened. Instead of waiting for OEM production to restart, facilities working with SurgiShop got the inventory they needed immediately, allowing cases to continue. With SurgiShop, we're not just reacting to back orders, you're staying ahead of them. It's important to remember all of our inventory is in date, OEM sealed, and ready to ship. We ensure that when other distributors are out, you still have options available. SurgiShop helps facilities like yours prevent backorder delays. Avoiding back orders is just one way SurgiShop helps procurement teams optimize their supply chain. But what about saving money on the surgical disposables you're already purchasing on a weak volume-based discount tier? In our next episode of SurgInsights, I'll break down exactly how SurgiShop helps hospitals and surgery centers maximize their budget without changing contracts, and even how one health system was able to save over $150,000 instantly by working with us. If you're not already following SurgiShop, hit the follow button so that way you don't miss out.